So hello to all. It's nice to be here and once again welcome back to my channel. So today I will discuss about the India versus New Zealand, the third ODI which was played on the ground of Holkar Cricket Stadium, Madhya Pradesh. And the date was 18 January of 2026. It means it was the last it means the third ODI which was played on the stadium of Holkar Cricket Stadium, Indore, Madhya Pradesh. So on that day, Team India, it means our captain Suman Gill, who won the toss and he elected to ball first. So let's start from beginning. So on that day, Team India won the toss and they have elected to ball first. So the both opener of New Zealand team had opened the inning in the style and his opening pair Devon Conway he departed early on the score of just 5 runs in 4 deliveries and he hit just 1 4, and his partner the other batter, it was the other batter of New Zealand team, Henry Nicholls. On that day Henry Nicholls was departed early on the score of just 0 run in just 1 delivery. It means he was gone on golden duck by our bowlers. And the other batter, it means the third number batter, Will Young, on that day he scored just 30 run in 41 deliveries and he hit it 5 fours and 1 sixes in his entire inning on that day versus Team India. And with the help of 1 6 and 5 fours, he has scored just 30 run in 41 deliveries. And the next batter was Daryl Mitchell. On that day, Daryl Mitchell, once again he has scored century on that match. It means Daryl Mitchell was the man who also scored century in second ODI versus Team India, and he has scored consecutive sixes. It means the consecutive centuries versus India in also in third ODI match. So Daryl Mitchell was a dangerous batter as well. It means Daryl Mitchell is a nightmare for Team India. So on that day Daryl Mitchell has scored 137 run in just 131 deliveries and he hit 15 boundaries and 3 sixes in his entire inning versus India. So the other batter was Glenn Phillips. Yes, the dangerous batter of Kiwi team, and as well as he is also known as Spider-Man of Kiwi's team. And on that day Glenn Phillips had also scored a century versus Team India and he hit 9 fours and 3 sixes, and his score was 106 runs in just 88 deliveries. So let's move ahead and talk about the other batters of Team New Zealand. So the captain of Team New Zealand, it means Braswell. On that day Michael Braswell had scored 28 runs in just 18 deliveries. So, and he hit 3 sixes and 1 four in his entire inning versus Team India on the third ODI of the Madhya Pradesh match. So, here the batter of Kiwi's team had scored just 2 runs in just 6 deliveries, and Fox had scored 10 runs in just 8 deliveries, and Christian Clark had also scored 11 runs in 5 deliveries and he hit 1 6 and 1 4 in his entire inning versus India. So the last batter was Kyle Jamieson, had scored just 0 runs in 0 delivery. It means he couldn't bat on that day versus India. So with the help of Will Young, Daryl Mitchell, Glenn Phillips as well as Michael Braswell inning, Team New Zealand had scored 337 runs with the loss of 8 wickets in 50 overs on the board to Team India, and they had given 337 runs to Team India for defend. So let's talk about the Indian bowler on that day versus Team New Zealand. So Arshdeep had taken three crucial wickets. Three crucial wickets had taken by Arshdeep Singh on that day versus Team New Zealand, and his stats was on that day was in 10 over. Arshdeep had given 60. Sorry. Just wait. His stats was on that day was in 10 over. Arshdeep had given 3. It meant 63 run, and he had taken 3 crucial wickets of New Zealand batters. So let's move ahead and talk about the bowling lineup of other bowler of Team India. So Harshit Rana had also taken 3 crucial wickets of Team New Zealand, and his stats was in 10 over. Harshit Rana had given 84 run, and he had given 84 run, but he had taken 3 crucial wickets of New Zealand batters. And Siraj and Kuldeep had also taken 1 wicket in his quota. So with the help of Harshit Rana, Arshdeep Singh, Siraj as well as Kuldeep Yadav, we had stopped Team New Zealand on the score of 337 runs with a loss of 8 wickets in 50 overs. So let's move ahead and talk about the second inning. It means the India's batting lineup on that day versus Team New Zealand on the third ODI of 2026. So the opening pair of Team India, first one was Rohit Sharma. On that day, Rohit Sharma departed early on the score of just 11 runs in 13 deliveries, and he hit 2 boundaries and nil sixes in his inning. So, but the captain of Team India was also flopped on that day versus Team New Zealand, and he scored just 23 runs in 18 deliveries, and he hit 4 boundaries and nil sixes. So let's move ahead and talk about the backbone of Team India. Yes guys, I'm talking about Virat Kohli, a dangerous batter in such kind of pressure, and such kind of certain pressure, high risking match, as well as a dangerous batter of Team India at present time. And we have already know that now Kohli is a 37-year-old, but he's still playing like a young boy. That's why he's so fit. So on that day, Virat Kohli had scored a century on that match versus Team New Zealand, and his score was 124 runs in just 108 deliveries, and he hit 10 fours and 3 sixes in his entire inning versus Team New Zealand on that day of the third ODI of 2026. So let's move ahead and talk about the other batters like Shreyas Iyer. On that day, Shreyas Iyer departed early on the score of 3 runs in just 10 deliveries, and his partner KL Rahul had also departed early on the score of just 1 run in 6 deliveries. So Nitish Kumar Reddy had scored 53 runs. The brilliant inning was played by Nitish Kumar Reddy, but he was unable to help. But he was unable to provide help to our king Virat Kohli to chase down the score of 337 runs, and he departed on the score of 53 runs in just 57 deliveries, and he hit 2 fours and 2 sixes in his inning. So Sarabjit Jadeja had also played a knock of 12 runs in just 16 deliveries, and he hit nil sixes and nil 4. What's inning played by Sarabjit Jadeja? Don't take it seriously, guys. Guys, don't take it seriously. I was just joking. So Harshit Rana, the favorite of our coach Gautam Gambhir, on that day, Harshit Rana had scored just 52 runs. The surprising for Team India's batter. On that day, Harshit Rana played a knock of 52 runs in just 43 runs, and guys, he hit 4 sixes and 4 fours in his entire inning versus Team New Zealand on the third ODI of 2026. And with the help of Harshit Rana, we defend the third ODI match. But we have already know that we lost the match of third ODI versus Team New Zealand. But when Harshit was playing, we were still believe that we will in the match. But after departed of Harshit Rana, we surely believe that we lost the match. But on that time, Virat Kohli was still on the crease, but no one was helping the Virat Kohli on that day versus New Zealand on the third ODI of 2026. So Siraj had departed early on the score of 0 run in 1 deliveries, and he sent back by the team. It means he was sent back by Kyle Jamieson on the score of 0 run, and he departed on the golden duck. So DSP Siraj was unable to provide help to Virat Kohli. So Kuldeep Yadav had also played on a 5 run in just 3 deliveries, and he hit a 1 for Harshit. Sorry guys, sorry. And sorry for interrupting guys, sorry, just wait. So Vasdeep had also played a knock of 4 run in just 2 deliveries, and he hit it 1, 4 and nil sixes. And guys, we have already known that on that day we lost the match versus Team New Zealand on the third ODI of 2026, and we were bowled. It means we were all out on the score of 296 runs with the loss of 10 wickets, and brutally beaten by Team New Zealand was on the third day of the third ODI of 2026, and we were all out on the score of 296 runs in just 46 over. So let's talk about the bowling lineup of Team New Zealand on the date of 18th January of the third ODI of 2026. So Ben Fox had taken 3 crucial wickets of India's batter, and his stats was in 9 over. Ben Fox had given 77 runs, but he had taken 3 crucial wickets. Clark had also taken 3 crucial wickets of India's batter, and his stats was in 9 over. He had given 57 runs, and he had taken 3 crucial wickets. So Lennox had also taken 2 crucial wickets, and Kyle Jamieson had also taken 1 wicket of India's batter. So with the help of Ben Fox, Christian Clark, Lennox and Jamieson, Team New Zealand beat us on the third ODI. It means in third ODI of 2026, and we had lost the match versus Team New Zealand, and we have already lost the series after 20. It means we had been lost the ODI series in our home soil versus Team New Zealand after 38 years, and Team New Zealand created a history on our soil on that day in third ODI of 2026. So Team New Zealand won by 41 runs on that day of the 18th January of 2026. So that was the very sad for the Team India as well as Team Indian fan. So my discussion is over, and if you have any question related to cricket, then obviously you can ask from me. Okay, if you have any question, then you can obviously ask from me. I'm still here for solve your all kind of query related to cricket. Okay, my discussion is over, and thanks for the supporting guys. So keep supporting me for such kind of information. So okay, bye bye and catch you later.